We live on this planet together with 7 billion people. Imagine if suddenly 1 billion people left, it would be a massive change. When we talk about 1 billion people, it's an incredibly large number. The total area of New York City is about 789 square kilometers. Assuming each person requires 1 square meter, gathering 1 billion people might require approximately 1,000 square kilometers of space, equivalent to 1.27 times the size of New York City. Around February each year, China experiences the largest human migration in the world, known as the Spring Festival Travel Rush or Chunyun. The term Chunyun first appeared in the People's Daily in 1980. After China's reform and opening up, rapid economic development in southern coastal cities led to an increasing number of people choosing to work there. Many people returned to their hometowns during the Spring Festival, forming what is called the world's rare population flow of Chunyun. During Chunyun, hundreds of millions of people return from cities to reunite with their families for the Spring Festival. The scale of this event can be described as immense and spectacular. In 2023, the number of Chunyun trips reached 1.5 billion, equivalent to relocating the entire population of the Americas. In 1825, British engineer George Stephenson constructed the world's first public railway, the Stockton and Darlington Railway, marking the beginning of the railway transportation era. Railways traversing Europe and North America became integral to the Industrial Revolution. With the help of railways, Britain led the industrialization charge. On October 1, 1964, on the eve of the Tokyo Olympics, dignitaries gathered at Platform 9 of the Tokyo station of the Tokaido Shinkansen, where the ribbon-cutting ceremony for the world's first high-speed railway took place. The first trains, Hikari No. 1 from Tokyo to Shinosaka and Hikari No. 2 from Shinosaka to Tokyo, traveled a total distance of 515.4 kilometers with 13 stops, taking 4 hours at a maximum operating speed of 200 kilometers per hour and an average operating speed of 128.85 kilometers per hour. The following year, the Tokaido Shinkansen underwent a speed upgrade, reducing the travel time between Tokyo and Shinosaka to 3 hours and 10 minutes. A new era in railway history was born. During the Spring Festival travel rush, over 1 billion people travel home by train, putting immense pressure on the transportation system. To transport people to their destinations faster, China has constructed an extremely complex railway network. The first recorded railway track laid in China was a 600-meter-long miniature-gauge demonstration line assembled by a British merchant outside Zuanwoman Gate in Beijing in 1865 to showcase railway technology. The Qing government showed no interest and dismantled the line. The first commercially operated railway was the Wuzhong Railway, opened in 1876. Built by the British without Qing government approval, the line was dismantled a year later. Until China's defeat in the First Sino-Japanese War, the Qing government remained hostile to railway construction. The first railway in China designed and built domestically was the Beijing-Zhangjiakou Railway, constructed from 1905 to 1909, which faced challenging mountainous terrain. The chief engineer of this railway was Zhang Tianyu, hailed as the father of Chinese railways. During the period of the Republic of China from 1912 to 1949, due to multiple civil wars and Japanese invasion during the Second Sino-Japanese War, the development of China's railway network slowed down. After the founding of the People's Republic of China, not only did the Chinese railway network continuously expand in scale, but technology also made significant advancements. In 2007, China launched its first high-speed railway, the Beijing-Tianjin Intercity Railway, connecting Beijing and Tianjin, marking the formal birth of China's high-speed rail. China began massive construction of high-speed rail networks, investing heavily in resources for high-speed rail technology development. In 2015, China added over 9,000 kilometers of new railways, with the high-speed rail system exceeding 45,000 kilometers, making it the world's largest high-speed rail system. Additionally, the country formulated the medium and long-term railway network plan, aiming to expand the rail network to 274,000 kilometers by 2050. The plan envisions establishing a larger 8+8 high-speed rail network serving the entire country and expanding intercity lines to provide regional and commuter services for major Chinese cities. The proposed completion date for this network is 2030. By 2025, The total length of the high-speed rail network is expected to reach 50,000 kilometers, and by 2035, it will reach 70,000 kilometers. Today, China's railway is one of the busiest in the world. Traditional ticket purchasing methods involved manual ticketing, which was not only slow but also required a large workforce. The Chinese government developed an online ticketing app called 12306. 12306 can be considered one of the most complex software systems globally. During the Spring Festival travel rush, this app receives over 1 billion visits per hour. Each route has many stations from the starting point to the end point, and each station handles ticketing, refunds, and changes in real time. Imagine if a high-speed rail line has 10 nodes, and selling seats between any 2 nodes affects the availability of tickets for journeys between other stations. The situation is incredibly complex, and that's just for a single line. High-speed rail lines are not simple single tracks but a network comprising dozens of lines. Today, 12306 has become a system capable of supporting the travel needs of over 1 billion people. The Spring Festival travel rush is not only a massive migration in terms of population but also an important social phenomenon in Chinese cultural traditions, representing the desire for reunion, family, and affection. China's railways turn the dreams of hundreds of millions of people returning home into reality.